What's going on, guys? So I have a topic today, tonight, that I'm going to talk about that may piss people off, but honestly, most people should just find this relatable. That lately it's been really hard to complete master sets. Okay, that's we've been down that road. People have talked about that. It's been a long topic of discussion through all of Sword and Shield. Maybe it was a topic of discussion in Sun and Moon. I didn't get into Modern during Sun and Moon. I got into Modern during Sword and Shield, like a lot of people that are coming back into the hobby. Anyways, I don't think it was different then. I don't think it's different now. But pull rates are absolutely terrible. I don't care what you pulled. It doesn't matter if you got something good. You know, I got multiple gold cards this week opening up Pikachu boxes from Crown Zenith. And I will say, and I've said this on stream before, that Crown Zenith is a fantastic product. I don't know if it's because it's a smaller set, even though really it's just as big as any other set, but Crown Zenith did a great job of pull rates. Now, I will say that I opened one box and I kind of got nothing on stream, and then I opened another and I got 4 bangers in a row. So maybe it's kind of Crown Zenith is more 50-50. But in my opinion, even in the first box, I got hollows. They just weren't hollows that I really wanted to pull. Anyways, that's not to say that Crown Zenith is like the other Sword and Shield sets. Sword and Shield is a era that we've had now for 2 years, right about. I think it was 2020, maybe, tail end of 2020, up to now 2023. We're about to go into Scarlet and Violet, and hopefully Pokemon can clean up its act in terms of Scarlet and Violet pull rates and making it easier possibly to complete master sets. But I recently did say that modern Pokemon is actually amazing, and I do believe that. I have a lot of fun filling out these binders, but I have my Evolving Skies binder, which I spent a lot of money collecting Evolving Skies before I even really knew it was hype. I was just getting back into the hobby, and I was like, oh wow, this set, Evolving Skies, has Rayquaza and Umbreon. Of course I like this set. Those are really cool Pokemon. You've got a Dragon type, you've got a Dark type. Those are fan favorites, I feel like, across the board. They're just really bad to the bone Pokemon. Anyways, so getting into that, I bought a lot of Evolving Skies. Now, I decided a couple days ago, and this has been draining all of my time and energy. Honestly, it's been super taxing on me mentally and physically, and I'm going to explain why. It takes so long to fill out. Like, your commons are super easy to fill out in your binder. But then you get into your reverse foils, and you're like, okay, I got this. Put your reverses with your commons, and then you get into your ultra rares, and you're like, okay, I got this. You know, your hollows, you fill those in the space, and then you're like, crap, I need my full arts, and I need my alternate arts, and those full arts and alternate arts tend to take up another 30, 40, 50 spaces in your binder. And at this point, you're realizing, not only do I not have the main portion of my binder filled out, but if I look at everything, I've organized all of my Sword and Shield sets that I opened up in the past 2 years. And there is stacks and stacks of cards now that everything is organized in every single set. And there is not one set. Hopefully Crown Zenith can break that, but even with Crown Zenith, there's so much that I still don't have. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off. I don't think I may never complete a single set, you know, right when it comes out, unless I open a metric crap load of product. But with all these sets, I have all this stuff figured out. I've been organizing for days. I've been up late hours, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., setting these binders up, and I'm going to show you what I have for Evolving Skies. That being said, my stack of Evolving Skies bulk and hollows and whatnot, when I had everything organized and separated, was about this long. Almost pretty much a booster box case. Now, granted, a lot of people would say, dude, if you only had a booster box case worth of Evolving Skies and just cards laying out, reverses, hollows, full arts, alternate arts, and granted, what's in this binder, some of these cards I actually bought because I just could not pull them, and I found it super frustrating because some of them that I bought weren't even really valuable cards, but I had to buy them because I just could not pull them. But my point of this binder, to go through this real quick, is just to show you guys, like, for a person that buys a case of booster boxes, okay, and right now that would cost about $3,000, and this binder is similar to what most people would have with that. Now, granted, I don't put some of my full arts, like my full art Rayquaza that I pulled is not in here because I don't want to damage it in here, and I just like seeing it on the shelf. And my Umbreon and Rayquaza, I didn't even pull, so I didn't feel like I needed to put them in here since I didn't really pull them. But anyways, I'm going to open this up. I'm going to show you guys my progress that I have from bindering Evolving Skies and where I'm at right now. I've been working, so I've got Wizards of the Coast done. I've said this a million times on this channel. This is really for the people that are new to this channel. I'm on a journey to collect every single Pokemon set, no matter how long it takes me. Additionally, I am now getting into the Game Boy scene. I'm getting into collecting vintage Game Boy games, Game Boy consoles, Nintendo 64s. So way above me, there's a Nintendo 64. Way below me, I've got my 64. I've got some games. I've got some controllers, whatnot. You know, that's kind of all I really wanted at first. And then I've realized the expanse of it and how cool some of these consoles are. Like, there's a Pikachu version Nintendo 64, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. That's on my list. I want to get all the original games, yellow, blue, red, silver, gold. I want the Crystal Edition with Suicune. So I'm looking at these prices, and for new games, it's like $1,000. Anyway, that's a whole other topic. I might do another video talking about the Nintendo console Pokemon gaming market, because that's really a fun market. There's a lot of people in that niche, and I want to get myself into that niche before it gets way too expensive. But anyways, talking about Evolving Skies, so here we go. I'm going to open this up and just show you guys my track record, because I'm going with Wizards of the Coast, which are the original Pokemon sets. I've worked my way all the way up to 2008, which starts to become Diamond and Pearl. You have Wizards of the Coast, and then you have Pokemon Company, which pretty much takes over in 2003-ish, maybe late 2003, maybe 2004. And then from 2004 to 2007, late 2007, you have the EX series, where you've got Ruby, Sapphire, which were big to me because I played the Game Boy games, and that's why all of this kind of mixes with the console market. The Ruby and Sapphire games, Fire Red, Leaf Green, those are games that I grew up around, and I remember going to the store and picking up. I was not really old enough to even understand Pokemon or picking it up when Yellow, Red, and Blue had come out. I had friends that had them. I had friends that had all the original Pokemon cards, but that just was not me. I was collecting Yu-Gi-Oh! I was collecting the kind of Gen 3 Pokemon, Sapphire, Ruby, and EX series. So EX series is really important to me. Anyways, I am on a massive adventure and journey that I'm going to try and take you guys with me on. I'm going to show you the mail that I'm getting in, cards that I'm ordering. We're going to do a massive binder update in a couple weeks, a couple months. I will do an update showing all of my Wizards of the Coast, which I still haven't completed my OG Wizards of the Coast. Babe? Where? So I have no idea what's going on right now, but as you guys can see, if you guys are not new to the channel, you know that there's always something going on in this household. That's just kind of a part of my channel. I am kind of your average dad trying to make YouTube videos while we have dogs in the house, kids in the house. It's insanity. Anyways, thank you guys for bearing with me. For all of you that have stayed and grown with this channel, is as much as it lacks professionalism as far as these YouTube videos and kind of having maximum sound proofing in this room. Anyways, moving forward, I'm on a massive journey to collect all of these sets, and I'm going to take you guys through that when I pretty much get near completion and I'm comfortable. I have done one update video just because I realized I was not going to get all the cards that I really needed. I'm missing Expedition cards, I'm missing Aquapolis cards, I'm missing Skyridge cards, and now, on top of all that, I want to add the gaming market into it. I want to start collecting Game Boys and Nintendos, and hold this thought. This video still is about Modern. We are talking about the fact that pull rates are terrible, and this binder is an example why, but I'm just doing my typical rant. Y'all like my channel for this. It's unedited, it's raw. Whatever comes to mind, I talk to you guys about. It's kind of like my diary, so to speak, my documentation of this journey through collecting through the next couple years. Also, on another note, in the live stream, we pulled this Charizard, which I found out in a PSA 10, this thing is worth $350, which is really cool because I thought it was just like a worthless Topps card. But yeah, that's I said that right there. Okay, I'm gonna get this bad boy out. This is the market that I want to get into. I sold all of my Game Boy stuff. I had a special edition Pikachu Nintendo DS2, which I really want to get my hands on again. I was playing Heart Gold and I almost had it finished. So I really want to get those games again. But I still have one relic from my childhood. This was actually my sister's Game Boy, but she's since forgotten about it and it's kind of been gifted to me now. But I have everything I need pretty much with this Game Boy to play all of the OG games. But I really want a Nintendo SP really badly. That was the first generation where they had the backlit screen. But I just love how the teal pops off. Teal is honestly one of the sickest colors for a Game Boy game, for a Game Boy console. It's just absolutely phenomenal. I'll turn it on real quick. It's got the red light on there, and this has got Harry Potter, so you're probably not gonna see that, but it's pretty cool. Got the OG Harry Potter on there. I'm sorry, it's getting off topic, but I wonder if I can just fast forward this. Come on, get to the Harry Potter. There we go. We got the OG Harry Potter game on there. Yeah, so it's still kicking. Anyways, okay, back to Modern sucking. No, Modern is amazing. Modern is a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun bindering, as much as it was exhausting and taxing. So why was it mentally taxing? Because I realized no matter how much I opened, I was still lacking so much stuff, and that's kind of the dark side of trying to binder these sets. And physically, it was draining because I was up late hours of the night. Whenever I had any free time at all, I put it towards bindering Modern sets. So I'm working up from the old sets. This is the whole relevant point I'm trying to make here, which I'm sorry it takes me so long. I'm super ADD, but this is the whole relevant point here. So I'm working up from all the older sets, and I'm working backwards from the newer sets. I've even done a couple of the Diamond and Pearl sets. We did Diamond and Pearl base set. We did Mysterious Treasures, I think it was, or Legendary Treasure. I'm not sure. Then we did Secret Wonders. Then we did Great Encounters or Mysterious Encounters. I'm not sure. They're weird names. It's really hard for me to remember the Diamond and Pearl, like the middle era stuff. And then we've got so much to do after that. We've got Platinum, and we've got Black and White, and we've got Heart Gold. And I guess that'll be 2010 because that's when the game came out. That's the only way I can like actually mentally clock in where these sets come in. And then you've got XY, which was huge. That's a huge generation. Luckily, I have the best booster box from XY, which is really cool. I had like a weird spidey sense about XY Evolutions being a good booster box to get your hands on, to sit on. I wish I could get another one. Just to see them go up in value so I can sell one down the road and maybe recoup a little bit of that. But honestly, at this point, I've accepted that I'm a hardcore collector, and a lot of this stuff just isn't going to ever get sold because I have a hard time letting go of stuff. And in North Carolina, I'm not going to speak for everybody in North Carolina, but I feel like we are a hoarding community that like loves to hold on to all this stuff, and we have a hard time letting go of stuff. Anyways, that could just be me personally. But yeah, so I've been working backwards with Modern, forwards with Vintage, and I've gotten Crown Zenith bindered. I've gotten Silver Tempest bindered. I've gotten Brilliant Stars bindered. I've gotten Fusion Strike bindered. Celebrations bindered. That's going to be with this Evolving Skies. Astral Radiance, Lost Origin, with the help of a local shop down the road, Rally Squirrel Sports Cards. They gave me a lot of my bulk to fit in for that binder. But anyways, guys, getting into it. I'm sorry. I love you guys. Okay, here we go. So, Modern's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to bind these cards, but they need to make pull rates better. We had a discussion on this on the stream the other day, and I was kind of ranting about how it really upsets me how difficult it is to pull the good cards. It really upsets me. I'm not saying that everybody should pull them, because then everybody would have the cards. They wouldn't be worth anything. But pretty much everything over time goes up in value. We've seen this cycle happen over and over and over again. No matter what, Pokemon cards are destined to go up in value. This is my overall feel. I don't care if it happens or not, but this is what I think is going to happen, and I'm pretty confident on that. Now, with Modern, that's going to take a long time. So it's a little bit different. For cards to go up in value quickly, we need the pull rates to be much more difficult. But when it's so difficult that you have streamers and YouTubers that are opening thousands and thousands of dollars just to pull a card that's worth a couple $100, if that much, that is horrendous to me. That's tragic to me. That is what's going to kill the hobby to me. That's what's a lot of people are going to leave the hobby and cycle in and out. And for OG long-term collectors, who cares? If you leave the hobby, more for us, right? But honestly, if a bunch of people leave the hobby, then it's not going to be fun anymore. There's not going to be a community built around it anymore. And more people are coming into the hobby. They're my age. They're in their 30s. They're in their late 20s. They're getting out of college. They're trying to find a meaning in life. They're trying to find something to do with their time, to focus their attention, something to take them out of reality for a split second and just focus on just, not only being a kid again and being nostalgic, but getting something done and making progress in one other area of our life that's controllable. And for me, bindering these modern sets is just a really fulfilling task, but it's frustrating at the same time. So I know I keep saying it, but all right, let's get into it. We're missing 2 up in front for our grass types. We're missing 3 more, so we're missing 5. Now, granted, remember, I opened basically a case. Also, don't you guys think it's weird that in Evolving Skies, we only have 5 fire types? I guess this would be number 6 right here. But 5 fire types? Why? Why are there only 5 fire types? Anyways, moving forward, missing 2 more, so that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I bought this one. This one was given to me. So it would be even more barren. I bought this one. 14, 15, 16. I bought this one. 17, 18. I did pull the Umbreon VMAX. I pulled 2, unfortunately. I wish I would have pulled something different on top of that. But 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, we've got our trainers that have literally no value. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 37, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we've got one. So we got 58, 9, 10, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 65, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's 9 plus 65. That's 74. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 74. That's 83. And then I managed to pull this secret rare, this gold card secret rare right here. And then behind this, I have one of the promos from the set, and I've got my packs right here. And then we get into our celebration set, which I don't have fully complete either, which I should because it was a small set, but I decided to keep most of my stuff sealed. Guys, it's basically 80 cards that I'm missing, all right? The set's like 280, 300 cards, right? So I'm missing basically a third of the cards after opening a case. Now, even when this set first came out, and let's say it was 140 a booster box, 150 booster box, that's still like $800, right? That's still like $800, $900. You see what I'm getting at here? You're spending $1,000. You're not even near completing a set for Modern. It's messed up, and people need to speak up more about this. It's not just that pull rates are bad. It's just that I think Pokemon is honestly, it's being greedy in a way. We're trying to get back into this hobby, and it's supposed to help us recapture youth and feel nostalgia again. And how are we possibly supposed to do that and not feel complete buyer's remorse when you're spending all this money and this binder is what you have to show for it at the end? Remember, guys, the 2 best cards out of this set that I still would have taken a massive loss even if I pulled the Umbreon and the Rayquaza. It still would have been a massive loss. Value-wise, like market value-wise, it still would have been a massive loss. Still would have been a gamble. But at least I would have been like, but I had fun. it's not even fun when you're opening these and you're not getting the hit card and you're losing tons of money in value and you're just ripping packs. You're burning yourself out. On top of that, you could have put that money to better use. You could have put it in the market maybe somewhere. You could have put it in real estate. You could have put it, I don't know, in a bank account that has 3%, 4% savings, whatever you want to call it. There are better financial decisions to make. Financial decisions aside, maybe Pokemon should just not be in the financial realm at all. When I started this channel, I thought that Pokemon was something to invest in. And honestly, I still feel that way about vintage cards. Cards that have already aged like fine wines, that have already accumulated that new value. I still feel that way about vintage. But I don't feel that way about modern, and honestly, it pisses me off. I am so sick and tired of opening a pack knowing that I'm probably not going to get anything good. It just... Whew. Alright, I need my Poke Juice. Now, I will say... I need that, actually. That's good. I will say that Crown Zenith really did great. Crown Zenith really showed that Pokemon knows what it's doing and is strategic. They wait till the final set to give you absolute banger pulls. Crown Zenith has been so much fun to open. I've been very happy with it. Value-wise, I've been continuously getting my value. And, I'm not saying that I expect to break even though I do. I do expect to break even. I think that that's how it should be. You should be able to, at the very least, break even on that, because at the end of the day, we're giving you our hard-earned money, and then we're getting cardboard back. So that truly has no value other than what the market has given it value for, right? People are only willing to pay what something is worth to them, right? Like, it's just crazy. These old Game Boy games now that aren't even new are selling for, Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow. These games with the boxes. I won one today. Thank God. We have a Pokemon Yellow on the way. I'm super excited. That will be in a mystery mail day, so make sure to not miss out on my mystery mail days. But getting off topic, everything is just getting really expensive, and I don't know. It's getting off topic. I'm thinking of vintage again. But I love Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith has done a fantastic job of giving us those pulls. Time and time again, I've been opening up these Pikachu boxes, and I don't know if it's just the product that I'm opening specifically. I don't know if people are getting screwed over opening tins or ETBs or the Regidrago, Regieleki boxes that Crown Zenith has released. But in my opinion, the Pikachu boxes are the best. You get the beautiful promos. So, I mean, I have them over here. Just get them so that you guys have a frame of reference to what I'm talking about if you're new. These are the promos you get when you open the Pikachu V boxes. They just don't get old to me. They're really fantastic promos, and I love them. So you get that before you even start opening the cards. So I do like those promo boxes for that reason, and now I have a relationship with a local shop down the road, the same shop that's been helping me complete the sets that I have less cards of, the bulk at least. That shop's giving me pretty much wholesale pricing. Rally Squirrel is giving me $25 a box. Shout out to Rally Squirrel. They've helped me out a lot in terms of breaking the barrier of overspending on this product on a regular basis at big box retail stores. Even though I will say GameStop boxes do have the hits. I do feel that way. On stream, we got 2 gold cards out of the pack after pack out of the same box. I can't even believe that happened. It's absolutely absurd. That was a god box in my opinion. Anyways, will Scarlet and Violet bring the heat? Will Scarlet and Violet deliver? I don't know. No one's going to know. We're going to all have to find out the hard way. We're going to wait till Scarlet and Violet comes out. But we'll see. In other news, we spent the day kind of thrift shopping at this store that's called Where Ya Been. It's got a bunch of bins, and they have like a whole thing through the week that's like, $5 one day, $4 one day. Today was the dollar day. So we picked up a couple things. I got some selfie sticks for the channel. I got a new phone case that hopefully the quality is better on this phone case. There's a thinner screen obstructing the front facing camera, so hopefully that's good. And then we snagged this guy for $1 for the iPhone 14 Pro. Occasionally I might swap him on there even though it doesn't offer me too much protection. I just thought that was a really fun pickup for $1. Anyways, that's kind of like my random day update. We love finding good deals on stuff. That's kind of like what we do on our weekends. We're kind of shopaholics, if you will, but like bargain shopaholics. Anyways, yeah, modern pull rates, atrocious. Need to work on that. Need to get better. And Crown Zenith was the last set, so that's why it was treated with that kind of respect and that kind of love. You know, I think that Scarlet and Violet base is not going to be good. And here's why. Sword and Shield base was not good. When I open Sword and Shield packs, I cry. It's just the base set is just not good. It's terrible. I feel like the same is going to be perpetuated in the next era with Scarlet and Violet. Avoid FOMO. You might not want to listen to me, but avoid FOMO. If you like the cards that are in Scarlet and Violet, aside from Koraidon and Miraidon, those two lizard legendaries, they are just bad to the bone. They look sick. I love those. I can't wait to see them. They're still going to have to grow on me a little bit, but I do like those Pokemon. But as for the rest of the set, don't FOMO. Wait till it hits the market. Wait and see what happens. Don't let everybody else convince you into buying stuff. You know, at this point, you would think that I would be on track with just like, yep, I've got 5 booster boxes pre-ordered. I've got 2 cases pre-ordered. I've got whatever. You know, this is all part of just sticking with the hobby now. No, you still need to be strategic. Because when you only have so much funds, you need to be strategic. Pokemon is a machine. It's not stopping. They are going to keep pumping out these sets. So you need to know what set's going to be good, what set's going to be bad, and you just have to wait and see. So don't FOMO for Scarlet Violet base. Just wait and see what comes out, because the following set could be a banger. Probably won't be, but the 3 or 4 sets after, one of those sets is going to be a banger. And I'm predicting now that they're going to have something similar to Evolving Skies. They're going to have something in the middle that's actually a really good middle ground. And not because it's great pulls, because honestly, Evolving Skies is a good set because of the chase cards. Why won't people say this? People keep saying Evolving Skies is the best set. It's not the best set. Crown Zenith is the best set because it is a more rational set. It has better pulls, better rates, tons of artworks. It brings back the vintage vibes with the Gen 1 Pokemon, Gen 2 Pokemon. I love it. Entei, Suicune, Raikou, they look phenomenal. In my opinion, that trumps the Evolutions and Rayquaza any day of the week. And I love Rayquaza. I wouldn't have Groudon and Rayquaza in my intro if I didn't love them that much. But you got to understand, I grew up in Gen 3, mostly. I grew up Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, so I really love Gen 3 Pokemon. So, and I'm open to newer Pokemon coming out, even though Diamond and Pearl that was kind of where they lost me. That was where Pokemon kind of and me just disconnected a little bit. And I don't think it's because I'm a Pokemon boomer. I think it's because I know deep down when the art is on point. When the art is inspired and on point. And we've seen little tidbits here and there with the alternate arts. We've seen what Pokemon is capable of, what these illustrators, what these artists are capable of. You know, an example off the top of my head with a Gen 1 Pokemon that had phenomenal, two Gen 1 Pokemon that had phenomenal alternate arts, neither of which that I have. The Machamp and Astral Radiance, and the Beedrill and Astral Radiance, or maybe that was, Astral Radiance, Beedrill, and Machamp. Those alternate arts are absolutely phenomenal in Gen 1 Pokemon. That's when I'm like, you know what? Pokemon still has my heart. I really need those alternate arts too. But like, I'm nervous. I'm nervous about all these new Pokemon coming out. I want to be open to it. I want to have an open mind. I want to be like, yo, this is going to be dope. This is going to be hype. But I'm worried, and you know, everything is at stake in my opinion for this hobby right now. I think that the hobby is very strong, but I think Sword and Shield built this hobby up. This past generation, this past era was just absolutely amazing in terms of the artworks and those chase cards. But other than the chase cards, the sets themselves There needs to be work on that. We need better reverse hollows. We need better overall sets. We need something to keep us at bay, to keep us happy when we're not getting those chase cards. And this binder, I feel like, was a perfect example of that, of all the cards that I opened, all the packs that I opened, and the lack of value that I got out of doing so. And it really goes to say, just like, buy your singles, because honestly, you're going to get better value buying your singles. And I did learn that early on. Rationally, I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm going to buy the valuable cards. I'm not opening anything anymore. I'm going to keep everything sealed. I'll sell it. If somebody else opens up the most fire card ever, more power to them. Why does this always look different to me? If somebody else opens, the best cards, more power to them, but that was not going to be me. Anyways, Pokemon, please work on pull rates, have better reverse styles. I guess the Radiants, I don't know where the Radiants are going to go. I know they're bringing in EX cards. I am excited to see EX cards again, because that kind of is reminiscent of the EX series era from when I was really getting back into cards. Really starting to collect Pokemon. But anyways, guys, and playing the video games. Anyways, guys, that's a wrap. This video was already too long. We still have to do the Mystery Mail Day video. So after this video, we should be coming up with that Mystery Mail Day video shortly. Thank you, everybody that supported the channel. We broke 1,500 subs. And actually, crap, I still need to do a video on that. Celebrating, just saying thank you to everybody. I think I might open like a Topps pack or something. Just as a celebratory thing. We won't do a stream or anything, but thank you, everybody, and stay tuned. Peace!